that's big business. Hit 10, but that's big pimpin'. My potential, that's infinite. Pin game insane. Make hits like King Griffin, a 10th inning.
Well, welcome back to the 10th Inning Podcast. This is episode 38. This might be the first time I've been right since episode 27, Mike Trout episode, a long time ago. As always, I'm Sean. He's Dan. You have a squishy baseball.
That's right. And we got Javi by us today, friend of the pod. Honestly, somehow these lights are actually lighting up my room. I don't know how it's working, but I feel like the lighting's better than it usually is at this late at night right now. But yeah, Javi by us, really a beautiful photo, if I will say so myself. Again, friend of the pod. He'll be making an appearance later on in today's podcast, but I'd be remiss to take it over here, Sean. I'd love to hit a league news if you wouldn't mind.
Well, there was a little bit that happened today that kind of added to my league news, but I will get to that a little bit later on in the segment. But I want to start out with something that made me smile, put a little bit of a smile on my face after, there hasn't been much to smile about when rooting against this team.
Can I pause you for 1 second? I'm sorry, but such a beautiful thing to say. How often do we just not smile? You know? And it's just such a wonderful thing to take note of. Like, every time you get to smile, it's the little things, guys. You got to appreciate whenever you get to smile. And that's why we do this podcast the other day, Sean, because baseball makes us smile, and we hope that we can make you guys smile too. You know? And another thing about smiling, they say even if you smile and you're not happy, but you just smile, like, it makes you happier. And when other people see you smile, they smile. It's a contagious thing. So go out there tomorrow, okay? What's today? I don't know what time you're seeing this. Just go smile at 5 people today, all right? Make that your mission. See how your life changes.
They may think you're crazy and think you're a creep, but at least you're smiling.
Shoot a smile.
Something out there. Yankees combined no-hitter yesterday against the Yankees after the night before Verlander shut them down to 1 run, I believe. And the game before that, the Yankees had a big comeback win. So it was kind of a roller coaster. And then today, the Yankees had a walk-off Aaron Judge. Was it 3-run home run in the 10th inning, I believe?
Yeah.
Very much a roller coaster of a series. Obviously, want to talk about the combined no-hitter. The last time the Yankees were no-hit was 2003, also by the Astros, also a combined no-hitter. Dan, do you know some of those pitchers who pitched for the Astros that day?
Christian Javier obviously started it out.
Oh, I'm talking about 2003 one.
Oh, 2003.
Yes.
Let me think. 2003 Astros.
If you want a hint, I
was
can give
Roy
you
out there?
I don't believe so.
Roy wasn't out there. All right, give me a hint. What were you going to say?
Pitched for the Mets a while ago.
Astros also pitched for the Mets. I feel like that didn't help. No offense to you. I just any other
hint. He's a closer.
Billy Wagner.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I
was thinking starter.
Great closer. Actually, I think top 5 saves of all time.
Hall of Fame case hasn't gotten in yet, but he will. I do believe Billy Wagner should be a Hall of Famer.
Absolutely, I agree. To that as well. I'm trying to find other pictures in that game, but it's not pulling up right now. I can let you guys know later. But to continue on, what a heck of a series it was. They ended up October. It seems to happen that way more often than not. Very, very good series. A lot of great pitching on both sides. Yankees were no hit for, I think, 16 innings in a row, which was wild, but still won 2 games in the series. It's pretty kind of a crazy stat. That's impressive for the Astros, shutting down that very, very strong Yankee. I'm sure that no-hitter did not make you happy, Dan, but
no. For the fans at home listening, and Sean as well, you're going in and out a little bit. Service is not great.
Okay.
But I apologize for the fans at home. He's in a garage, so let's cut the kids some slack.
Yeah, and there's a big thunderstorm going on outside, which probably isn't helping right now.
But we pushed through. I will say on the front of the no-hit innings and the Yankees' lack of offense. I'm going to take a little bit of that on the chin for myself. I was there for the Verlander game. There was a big question of whether or not I would have been there. I was there. So the following day, I think after seeing me, they were like, "Well, we can't do this." So, 12 hours after I left the stadium, they just couldn't get a hit, and I apologize for that. When I was there, the really only offense they had was Giancarlo Stanton taking a just terrible hack at hitting the ball the other way for a homer. So everything was kind of just a flip off to me, and I appreciate it. I do. Obviously, my hot take is ruined. Just so that's clear. Verlander did not give up 7.
Yeah.
Earned runs. No.
You know what? You inspired them. They saw your softball form. Fractured. He was in a lot of pain after getting hit by Blake Snell. Frankly, it almost hit him in the head. It was just a defensive reaction, human nature. Philadelphia Phillies.
Sean, it's getting real bad.
Is it?
It's getting to the. I'm gonna pause here, folks. Just we can figure this out. Alrighty, folks, we are back. Little bit of a break there. Sean was having some technical difficulties. It looks like all of a sudden his phone's having technical difficulties now. Sean, are you there? Oh, don't say it ain't so. When I tell you the phone was just clear as day. Unless I'm having techies. Is he back?
It's not working. I'm back.
It was so perfect right before we started. So perfect. You were clear as day. No. Say it ain't so, Sean.
Maybe when we start recording, change it something. I don't know. You think we're okay?
I think we're okay.
All right. Well, if it gets bad again, just keep stopping. Maybe
All right.
This is the hardest part because this is where I talk the most. Once you start talking, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would go for it. I think you're good. Whenever you
All
want.
right. I'm good to start whenever.
Yeah.
We should just leave this in there.
They love it. They love this part of it.
All right. Yeah, it's of our favorite players. Also a friend of the pod, not quite as much as Javi. He fractured his thumb yesterday after taking a Blake Snell pitch to the thumb. He looks like he was in a tremendous amount of pain. Yeah, he's also had the shoulder injury, obviously, which he fractured his thumb, and it's not the best time for Bryce Harper and the Philadelphia Phillies. Not good.
No, you're doing well. You're doing great.
I'm doing great.
It's just
like that he's injured.
No, all I'm hearing is I'm doing great. I really like it. I think this is the new way to do a podcast. I really do. I think the entertainment value is skyrocketing.
It's that bad though. Like I'm talking in slow motion.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like right now, it's perfectly fine. As soon as you try and say anything important, it's terrible.
Of course. Is there anything I could do on here? Is this any better than it was on my laptop?
Not at this point, no.
All right. How's that sound?
It sounds okay right now. I just know when you start talking about something important, it's going to be terrible. Give it a try, though. I'll let you know.
Okay. Do I just start over with Bryce Harper again?
You can, or you can go to the next thing. I think I could probably get something serviceable about it.
Okay. All right. Another big thing that happened this week was Freddie Freeman returned to Atlanta. First game back there since signing with the Dodgers this offseason to a nice contract. He was very emotional from the get-go in the pregame press conference. Tears were flowing. And then the first game, like when he stepped on the field, he burst out in tears. It was kind of a cool thing to see. He got his world championship ring. And nice to see the fans cheered him and didn't boo him. Still, that whole situation with how he left was very odd. Oh. No.
It's not. I know. All I know is he got his World Series ring, and I'm happy for him. I am. I'm happy for Fred. But it's not great.
We haven't had any issues until now.
I know. No, you've never had any real issues in the garage.
Oh. We'll be in contact. Oh, this sucks.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was all ready too. What are you gonna do? That's but we can't let the people down. This is what happens.
Yeah.
Gotta push through the struggles, and we
We
tried.
can't let the fans down.
We tried as hard as we could tonight.
We did try. We should put out a blooper episode like in the middle of the winter time.
Yeah.
And this will be on it, obviously.
Yeah.
This whole thing will be an episode.
Yeah. I might just drop this midweek this week. This will be our midweek episode. I hope you enjoyed, guys. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Like, subscribe down below. Hopefully, I have a haircut tomorrow. Take a look now. This is what we got now. A little bit puffy, but still decent on the side. Still really not that too bad, is it, Sean? I'm gonna get back to the we'll fade Dan situation. But
I like that.
Yeah.
Let them know in the comments section down below.
That's right. I will. I'll see you tomorrow night and everybody else. Let's hope I think better and have Javi not as my background. God bless everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 38 and a half, 37 and a half. Yeah, we had some big technical difficulties last week on my end. Not the best. I'm sure you'll see the blooper reel at some point. Either way, we're back live or recorded live. Hopefully everybody can hear me. As always, I'm Sean. He's Dan. How you doing, Dan? What do you got? Ice pack. Oh boy, did you hurt yourself?
Well, Sean, it's a little bit of a doozy. Don't even know if it's friendly for the pod. But let's just say I woke up this morning and, I'm going to go through this as quickly as possible. The size of my shaft, to be frank with you, was 3 times larger than the usual. So I might have kidney failure. I really don't know. I do not have any STDs, just for all the faithful fans out there. We're not sure exactly what's going on, but I'm a little bit of a pain right now. Just really swollen and itchy.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I too am in a little bit of pain, but not as much as you. I had my wisdom teeth taken out the other day, so if I fumble over some words, that's the reason why.
I also got my hair cut. It's got a little mill part on me right now. I'm not doing it intentionally, just really.
I like it. I like
the way it's flowing, guys. Sides are done though. Here we are, Javi Baez. We kept him. We kept him for the job. He needed it. It was only right that the 1 week we try and record with Javi's the background just wouldn't go through. And listen, maybe that's why, but We're giving him a second chance because he is, Sean, as you know, a friend of the pod.
Huge friend. Huge friend. What are you sipping on this? Bubble tea?
We got some taro milk tea brought to you by the Frigate. I texted Jill's boyfriend. He was going to pick her up. I said, hey, listen, if you can grab me a bubble tea on your way home, I got an inflamed penis right now. It'd do a lot for me.
Folks, I had no idea about his condition prior to recording, so I'm just finding out about this right now with you. Anyway, I think we should go to league news because there's a lot of it because it's kind of 2 weeks combined. Dan, you just dropped. I'll go through last week's.
No, don't do this to me.
No,
you're okay right now. You're okay right now. Okay.
All right.
You're okay.
So Freddie Freeman, you know Dan, Freddie Freeman, familiar with him?
Heard of him once, twice.
Return to Atlanta. Very emotional. Very emotional. A lot of tears. He loved the organization. Organization loved him. It was kind of interesting. Clayton Kershaw said something along the lines of, I hope we're not second fiddle, meaning the Dodgers, because of how everything went down. And ironically enough, maybe not ironic at all, he fired his agent after that weekend in Atlanta. And it's coming out now that he was not aware of the Braves' final best offer to his camp over the winter. And that's why he fired his agent. Now, a lot of other players have come to the agent's aid, including Derek Jeter, who was his client. Beautiful, Dan. And it's a lot in there.
Yeah, my sister got me extra balls.
Yeah, and it's not a great look for Freeman now. He's on the Dodgers, and everybody knows that he wishes he was on the Braves.
Kind of. Yeah, it's pretty much what he said.
So that's an interesting thing going on. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. And frankly, that puts the agent, a lot of his credibility just goes out the window. So why it's important that his former current clients came to his aid, including Derek Jeter, I think Dexter Fowler was another guy. But not a great look for him or his agency. But Freddie Freeman wants to be a Brave and does not want to be a Dodger. So,
what did Derek Jeter and some of the other guys say to come to his aid?
You have anything to add to that, or you just?
I'm gonna be honest with you, folks. I don't know if this is gonna work. Any of this. I'm almost specifically talking about the amount of balls in this boat. You can't even see. It's just all balls. The whole thing. I mean, this is insanity. What we're trying to deal with.
The next topic I had for last week's and as well as this week is Mark Appel. I think it's pronounced Apple, not Appel. First overall pick in 2013 by Astros, made his debut for the Phillies this week as a relief pitcher. Gave up on baseball in 2018 after a lot of arm and shoulder injuries. Came back and was a starter, now a reliever. And good to see a guy like him make it to.
I hear you. I just had a little shaft pain. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. We are guys. We're trying our hardest to get this recorded right now. My shaft is just. I mean, it's a foot wide.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. Enjoy that bubble tea. Also, last week, Angels and Mariners had a brawl. It was actually a brawl. Some punches were thrown. Anthony Rendon, who's out till next year, threw a punch. Jesse Winker gave the old double bird to the fans. Then had a Mariners fan send him a pizza because they love the brawl so much, delivered at his hotel room, clubhouse. A lot of suspensions. I don't have them in front of me at the moment. I believe Winker got like 12 games. I think he was the max there. It was about as many games as I've seen anybody suspended for a non-domestic violence or PED suspension. So that was pretty wild.
I don't disagree.
Okay, just want to make sure we're all good here.
Yep.
Just trying to get through this because 2 weeks worth. We don't want to keep the episode too long. The Angels struck out 20 times today, which ties an MLB record, I think. Although there's been more than 20. No, there's only.
God damn it! This is my new shirt too. Sunday whiffs, okay, for the Sunday Football League number 22. I'm sorry, I'm holding the ice pack on my crotch. Keep going, Sean. You keep pushing. You keep pushing. This is a test.
The Angels got struck out 20 times today and then lost in a walk-off, which is astonishing that this game was close because they struck out times. It's quite an amount of balls in your mouth there. Can you hear me?
I will. I'm losing you for sure. You stay right there. Stay right there.
I'm gonna kill someone.
Don't kill yourself. I'm gonna FaceTime you. I'm gonna FaceTime
Oh,
you.
can you hear me again?
Not particularly. I'm FaceTiming you to see maybe if it's any clearer on FaceTime. Okay. How is it just Freeman yelling?
Yeah, it just says connecting. And it's not.
I won't even connect.
All right. This is. And let me try FaceTiming you now. It didn't go through before. I hit answer and it just said connecting and then hung up.
No. When did you say you guys were getting Wi-Fi out there? Oh my ball. Guys, this might do it. I gotta put something out to keep the fans interested, but honestly, like, comment, subscribe, get your hats down below. We are trying. Clearly, we're having some technical difficulties. We've never missed 2 weeks in a row. In 39, 40 weeks, we haven't missed 2 weeks in a row. We missed 1 week twice, I think, including this week we've already just missed. So I know, obviously, this means a whole lot to Sean, means a whole lot to me. Like he said, he's going to kill himself. All I can do is sit here and have you guys watch me eat balls.
Can you see me or hear me?
Woo!
Doesn't sound good.
Oh,
You gotta be kidding.
oh. I cackled back a couple balls down the throat,
I
man.
want to shoot myself.
Like if you drove up to a Mick Dix and connected to Mick Dix Wi-Fi and just recorded even on your phone, Zoom from your car.
Yeah. I assume they have Wi-Fi right at McDonald's.
Yeah, you can use their Wi-Fi in the parking lot. Trust me, I'm an avid fan of their Wi-Fi in the parking lot.
Okay. Can't wait for that. We're doing everything we can to get Wi-Fi. We've called these people a bunch of times. We haven't had TV for like a month because the tree's blocked. DirecTV is blocking the dish, and we can't do anything about it. So
Yeah,
it's a struggle over here.
I can imagine. Yeah, we should also next time we get to do like another fun episode like that. Do it so we have like because right now we can't really get ahead because we're doing it as it happens. But if we can have like an interim episode like that, and I just stash it, and if we have an issue or timing issue, we could just drop that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It's always good
Also,
to have backup.
I found a guy on Instagram with a podcast. He has like 100-something followers on Instagram. I think it's like the Third Out.
Okay.
I think is his name. I haven't really looked at a lot of his content yet because I had a chance to. I saw him yesterday. But he might be a guy we could maybe reach out to and see if we want to
Yeah, I've been lazy with doing. I got a list of like
podcast stream go on ours or something. You know what I mean?
I got lazy reaching out, but I found 6 different YouTube podcasts that I thought would be good for us.
Yeah.
So hopefully this week I'm going to start reaching out to them as well. So guys, I mean, if this makes the cut, I mean, hopefully you'll see us, on some other people's podcasts or some other people's podcasts on here. Yeah. It's up to you. Do you want me to say any of my info and post it, or just keep it as a? There's gonna be too much garbage in it to even have real stuff, so I'll just keep it like this stuff. I will say though, if this makes the cut, my minor leaguer for last week, Sean, Vinny Pasquantino, came up, hit a homer for his first big league hit. Would have looked like Nostradamus out here. I would have. I'm a little butthurt by that.
Hey, I believe you. I believe that you found him before.
I mean, I've been high on Vinny, and I thought they were going to bring him up soon, so I thought it'd be good to get it out. And it was the week before. It was like days before, and really no one was even talking about it yet. So it was. I was pretty happy with that. The only other thing I'll tell them, Sean, is I did get a new bat. So 5 for 5, 4 RBIs, 2-0, 10 innings pitched, 2 walks, 4 Ks, and the MVP of back-to-back softball games 2 weeks ago. I know you guys would obviously want to hear that stuff, so I got that. Got to get that out there.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, right when I started to say podcast stuff,
Absolutely.
even if it's just my stats, you can't hear you, but I'm sure whatever you're saying right now is heartwarming, and I appreciate it. I know you're proud of me, and guys, Sean's proud of you. Everyone out there listening right now, he's we tried our best. Sean's got no Wi-Fi. My share is 3 times too large.
Right.